Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TPNI. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Before I get started, we'd like to note to please check my disclaimer. So what I want to do with this chart is first just approach it from an overall view, then zoom back in, and then we're going to go back to the overall view, and you'll see why we're going to need to do that. But first, let's just talk about this overall view. You can see recently the price has been going sideways and has formed what in the world of charts is known as a sideways channel. You can see it's just been heading sideways, and although it's not the most exciting thing, it's certainly a lot better than this sort of price action, which is what the price had back here in September to basically late October. Now, the one kind of positive about this is it shows us that not too long ago the price was all the way up here above 40 cents and even hit above 50 cents a couple of times. So not that long ago the price was much higher than where it is now, but in terms of the current price action, it's good to see that it has flattened out and is now going sideways. So at this point, let's zoom in some, and I want to focus more on this channel right here. So a channel is made up of two things: the support portion of the channel and the resistance portion. So you can see here the bottom of basically this entire move seems to be at 10 cents. You can see multiple times here the price has come down and the bears have tried to push it lower, but every time the bulls have said nope, that's far enough, you're not going any further. So 10 cents is the bottom of this channel, or otherwise known as the key level of support on the chart. Now the top of the channel, and this is the level where the price for whatever reason has had trouble struggling to get above, is right up here at 15 cents. And I'm not going to count, but you can see multiple times the price has, including today, been right up here around the 15 cents, but hasn't been able to quite get through it. So this is the resistance portion of the pattern, and this is also the breakout portion. So any sort of break above here would put the chart in a technical pattern breakout, the pattern being the sideways channel and consolidation channel. Now the one thing that also catches my eye here is this volume bar here. Sure, it's not anything big like over here, but the point being it is larger than what the average has been over the past few weeks. So it's good to see that the volume is starting to kind of creep up, but more importantly, nice price reaction with it. It's one thing to see volume creep up, but if volume creeps up and the price starts heading down, that's a totally different story. But not the case here. Volume started to creep upwards and the price reacted very accordingly. In fact, closed right at our key level of resistance and our breakout point of 15 cents. So a technical pattern breakout could be right around the corner, especially when you see the start of the volume increase. Now, if a breakout's going to happen, we're going to want to continue to see these volume bars increase, but all breakouts have to start somewhere, and this action right here was certainly a good start, but we'll have to see how things unfold. But it's looking like a breakout could be right on the border here, as you can see, since it closed right at 15. Now, what happens if a breakout happens? Then where are we looking at in terms of potential areas where it could run? Well, the first area of resistance after a breakout would be right up here at 17.5 cents. That simply comes from, when you look back here, you can see acted as support a few times, then when it did fail, turned into resistance right there. So 17.5 cents would be the next level of resistance. Then after there, 17, that's where things really start to open up, as the next level would not be until up here above 20 cents, which would be at 22.5 cents. That's because that's the 50-day simple moving average. And then after that, no other support until way up here, or excuse me, no other resistance until way up here at this level, which is at 29 cents. You can see here acted as support 2 days in a row, and then right there acted as resistance. So that's just basic technical analysis, support turning into resistance. But the point being here, with a technical pattern breakout of this sideways channel, lots of room for the price to run, and given the amount that it moved today, based on relatively low volume, still a bigger volume than these days over here, but it tells me that this thing has potential to move quickly. So I'd assume it's got a pretty darn small float. So it's one where it could pop and pop very quickly. So I'd encourage you to get this one on your radars. Let's see if if the bottom is indeed in and it's ready to start to turn around and head back upward. So again, TPNI, get this one on your radars. Thanks for listening.